Hey y'all, I hope you're well. I'm having a good day. I'm telling myself that. Today's been like this already. But anyways, that's not the point of the video. I saw this post the other day. Actually, I wanted to make this video the other day, but your girl ate too much food and got the itis and fell asleep. It happens. Your girl's only human. But I saw this post the other day talking about imposter syndrome and how it makes people feel like they're not meant to be in the space that they've always dreamt of being in. Like, this happens to me sometimes, the imposter syndrome. This happened to me when in college, finishing my essay. I was like, I know I have to do it, but for some reason I hated college. I didn't necessarily feel like I belonged. I didn't know what to do outside of college. I don't know. I was just kind of a fish out of water, and to write that final paper was just, I couldn't do it. I don't know. I just wouldn't do it. I couldn't do it. It just wouldn't start it. Didn't want to fail it. Didn't even want to succeed it. Didn't want to, I don't know. I was stuck. And it delayed me a few semesters. I got stuck, straight up stuck. And it wasn't until I figured out an alternative or a way around my stuck that got me to write the paper. And instead of writing the paper, I made YouTube videos. I made 10 YouTube videos and I showed them to my professor, and that counted as my paper. A way that worked for me, because you know what? I wanted to do art. I wanted to make music. I wanted to be on YouTube. And I just did not see how college fit in. I didn't get it. I was like, although I love what I'm studying, although I love psychology, sociology, and gender studies, I want to use that in the real world. I want to use it on YouTube. I don't want to go to school for 10 more years and be a psychologist or a sociologist. I don't want to be a social worker. I want to be a sex therapist, and I want to be hands-on with people. I want to be an artist. And it just, again, I was stuck. I didn't know how to write that paper. And so when the teacher was finally like, you know what, make me a YouTube video. Make it themed around what you like to do. You know what I wrote about in my final thesis or my final project? I wrote about selfies and how social media has a huge impact on us and depression and a connection to depression. So I studied it, and then I talked about it on YouTube. The videos are still up there. I just made them private because I don't know. I don't know why. I'm a little embarrassed. They're very educational, and that's just not the theme of my YouTube videos these days. But sometimes you gotta figure out another way around it. You gotta get through it. You know, I had another imposter syndrome moment the other day with my grill. I bought a grill, right? Black Friday. Never grilled before, but I thought I want to start eating more plants, more vegetables, more fruits, I guess. And I want to figure out different ways to cook them so I'm not just always eating it the same way. And so I thought maybe I'd teach myself how to grill. Grilled corn is delicious. Grilled potatoes, grilled broccoli, asparagus, grilled eggplant, I don't know, all kinds of grilled shit. But I didn't even know anything about grilling, and so I just kind of kept myself away from it. I see myself grilling and eating grilled food, but I don't even want to fail, so I'm not even going to start. I don't belong behind the grill, or I don't want to make a mistake, or I don't know. I finally just grilled and it came out phenomenal, and I'm a very happy girl. I'm not bad at grilling. But another thing I'm struggling with right now, and I don't know if anyone else struggles with this, is imposter syndrome with my music. I mean, not anyone else struggles it with their music, but just in struggles with it, I can't speak. Struggles with it in general. You know, like, I have this big dream of, I don't even know where to start. I have a huge dream. Huge dream. Dreams, I guess. They're kind of different fields. Like, me and my music, I want, you know, to be a successful, celebrated artist. I want to work and create with amazing people. I want to be a songwriter for the greatest. And it's funny because when I went to the ASCAP Expo, the Songwriters Expo or something, the Songwriters Expo, I had a little meltdown on my way, not on my way, but like days before, weeks before, because of imposter syndrome. It's been my dream. I write all the time. I write in my phone, on the notes, in the voice things. I write on notes all over the place. I write on paintings. I sing all day. I play all day. I can come up with a little tune for anything, all the time. And I think I'm fucking amazing in my head. Like, when I do something and I'm just by myself, I'm like, wow, I'm blown out of my mind. I don't know. I'm so dope. And then when I get around people, I don't know. I'm not like other people. My story isn't like other people. I don't sound like other people. I don't look like other people. I didn't do it like them. I'm not doing it like them. I'm just completely different. And it often makes me feel like, do I belong? Do I fit in? Was I made for this? Is this for me? Every time I try to get away from music, every time I try to just be like, I suck, this is not for me, there's just something pulling me back in. It may not be that moment, it may not be the next week, it may not be the next month, it might be a year later. Somebody is like, are you doing that one thing? Hey, come to this one thing. And next thing I know, I'm in deep again. I love it. I know it's for me, and I know, like, the blessings they say are on the other side of fear, and you just gotta, I guess, step up and show up for yourself. How can you be an imposter in your own life? How can you be an imposter in your own dream? How? You know, feeling like you might be wearing a mask and faking the position, and then one day somebody is going to make you own it. See what you're really made of. See if you can really play the part. See if you really know how to speak the language or solve the problem. And you're afraid you're going to fumble. Sometimes I'm afraid I'm not going to have a song to sing. I'm not going to be a good singer. You know, that scares the shit out of me because I'm not a sweet singer. That's not me. I'm not really a sweet sound. I would say soulful for sure, but like sometimes when I look in that zone of like great, amazing singers, it's like, oh, that doesn't mean that I don't have talent in songwriting or other places. You know, you just gotta work with what you have, how you have it, and work in the areas that make your heart feel good. Kind of like with that essay, you know, like honestly, I'm trying to figure out this music world. I'm trying my best not to feel like an imposter, because when I go in places and they're like, oh, do you know this and do you know that? And I'm just like, I don't even really know how to write a song. I just freestyle my feelings and I think I'm going to be an artist. I don't know. I have a lot to learn, but I know I belong here and I know I belong in this space because my heart tells me so, even though my mind and my body are just like, you don't even know. You don't know what you're doing, girl. That's why I'm here. Like, give yourself room to learn. Give yourself room to grow. And just know if you're starting something you've never done before, just like riding a bike, you might fall off. You might get hurt. Get back up. Don't quit. There will be failures. But like I have come to understand, success is not just starting something and then getting it. Success is failing a whole bunch and not giving up and then finally getting it and being like, I didn't quit. Sorry guys, I have a really hard time talking when I'm like trying to choke back tears. I don't know why I'm so sensitive all the time. And I say that in all of my videos. I just haven't been able to solve it. But yeah, like I said, you can't be an imposter in your life, so show up for yourself. Show up for the dream. No, it's not going to happen just overnight. That you're going to have to start and be scared and overcome that fear, and you might fail and make a fool out of yourself and then come back to it and learn and grow and try again, and then in years from now somebody's going to be looking at you like, wow, I feel like an imposter because I am nothing like you and my story isn't like yours, and you're going to be like, I felt that before. Just do it. Nike swoosh while I wear Adidas. Yeah, I gotta get ready for work. I've been holding off on my music a little bit lately because, again, I feel like, girl, I don't know what she's doing. But I think I'm gonna get back to it. Get back to my painting. Also there, I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing. And I think I have a lot of girlfriends that are like, oh, I wish I could paint. I wish I could belly dance. I wish I could this. Like, I wish I could that. And they're like, oh, but I don't. And it's like, honestly, I didn't know what I was doing either. I just allowed myself to not know what I was doing. And I'm not very gentle with myself when I fail. I wish I was kinder. I wish I could just be like, giggle. Sometimes I'm just like, lose my whole shit. Like, I suck at everything. And my friend makes fun of me. He's like, you're doing it again. I can see it happening in your head. And I'm just like, no, I'm not. Stop looking at me. You don't see it. It doesn't happen. But yeah, like, give yourself room to grow. Give yourself room to live. Like a baby, you don't like expect them to walk that day. But they're not an imposter in being the human that they will grow to be. They're not an imposter on the adult they'll grow to be, I guess is what I'm trying to say. They're just growing into that. Be gentle with yourselves. We are just aged children, grown, big ass children Honestly, I don't think we have it figured out. And I don't think whomever you're looking up to necessarily has it figured out. They may have figured out their way, but I don't think there's one way to do anything necessarily. So figure out your way. Figure out the way that your heart gets you there. I like to say, follow the path of love. Follow what feels good. Like, if there's bad vibes, don't do it. If there's good vibes and you like it, do more of that. But like in a healthy way. And sometimes I know you gotta do shit you don't wanna do. It's not bad vibes, it's just you don't wanna do it. Like writing an essay. Not bad vibes. Don't lie to yourself. Bad vibes, doing homework. Like, no, it'll make you grow. It's not bad vibes. Bad vibes is continuing to go to a job that you don't want to go to because you think it's going to get you there, but every day the boss yells at you and the people around you treat you like shit. Bad vibes. You know, I don't know. But really your heart's telling you to be a masseuse and you do privates on the side and you're actually booked on the side. You're just too afraid to quit your job. It's like, get away from the bad vibes. Go towards what feels good. You're like, oh, I can't be a full-time masseuse. I'm an imposter at that. I'm a corporate woman. It's like, what if you're actually an imposter at the corporate life? Like, if you're not being true to yourself, what if you're really an imposter at this other life that you're faking? I feel like I'm kind of an imposter at this dealing job. I'm like, ugh. This isn't me. I'm like playing a role. I know nothing about anything. Don't ask me how to play the game. Just kidding, I know blackjack, but like any of the poker games, don't talk to me. I don't know nothing. I'm just faking it. I know how to deal the game. Speaking of that, I really gotta go to work. I say that and then I jab. Anyways, I hope you guys can shake that feeling off if you feel that way, if you felt that way. We got this. These are our dreams. Like, own it. My shit. Alright, I gotta go. Boogie. Bye.